Hello, everybody. Welcome. I'm so excited that you're here. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Danny Sadler, and I'm so excited for you to get ready with me this morning. So right now, I already washed my face with my repair cleanser and my Skin Sonic brush. I do use mainly the repair line in my early 30s, so got to take care of the anti-aging. I have a newborn, which I feel is definitely ramping up my aging. And right now I have my eye patches on. They've been on for quite a while, so I'm just going to take those off and discard them. They are lifesavers for your under eyes, for the puffiness, the darkness. Like those are my little lifesavers. So I'm going to take you through my skincare routine as well as some very basic makeup because I'm quite minimalist being home all day. So my lips have been really dry lately, so I'm going to use the Satin Lips set. So first I'm going to start with the sugar scrub. I'm just going to lick my lips, and then it's a shea sugar scrub. So you just get a little bit on your finger, and then like a tornado, I'm going to really exfoliate my lips. And you can be pretty aggressive. So do-do-do. And this is a product you'd use on an as-needed basis. And because it's a sugar scrub, it tastes pretty good. So when your lips are dry and dead and you catch yourself like nibbling on them, it's time to exfoliate. Okay. I really want to get all that dead skin because it has been dry in my house. Okay. And then I like to use either a paper towel or a washcloth to wipe it off. So you want to get all that dead skin wiped off. And then I'm going to hydrate my lips with the Satin Lips Shea Butter Balm. So this is going to protect my lips and hydrate my lips. So unlike if you're just using like a chapstick, that just kind of puts like a shield over your lips to protect them, but you're not hydrating them. You're not getting off that dead skin. You really want to take off the dead, hydrate your lips, and then they are so kissable. This is like one of my favorite products. A necessity in my household. Okay, so next what I like to do is either use a removable round or a cotton round. And I like to use the Botanical Toner. So I'm just going to put a little bit of that on my cotton round. And then I gently wipe across my whole face. It just takes out the extra oil. Gives my pores like an extra little clean out without leaving me feeling dry. So love the toner from the Botanical line. Even though it's our teenage line, I just love that extra refreshing step. Next, I use the Clinical Solutions Vitamin C Resveratrol Booster. It's a line reducer booster. So I put a little bit on my forehead and then a little bit of it on my cheeks. And I bring that across the rest of my face. Always going in an upward, outward motion. And then I'm going to put some on my neck because your neck ages too. So you don't want to have like, bacon neck and not matching your fabulous, flawless face. So this is by far my favorite booster, the Resveratrol booster. Absolutely love it. Next, I'm going to use the lifting serum from the repair line. This is like Spanx for your face, Botox in a bottle. It's totally an airtight seal. I just opened a new one because mine was getting low. So the only time this product is exposed to the air is when you physically pump it out. So the ingredients are very, very pure. So I always like to put a couple polka dots around my face and on my neck. And then I spread it in. So then I don't waste any product. I only use what's absolutely necessary. So this product is a must. It's just going to like lift and tighten all the things. So this product is a necessity of life. Before I use the repair line, one of my other favorite serums is a replenishing serum C+E. So sometimes I'll use this in addition to the lifting serum at night, but I don't do both during the day. Okay, next, there are two moisturizers in the repair line. wrong one. There's the daytime moisturizer, which has SPF 30. It's going to give you protection against the UVA rays, the UVB rays. So your laptop, your cell phone, all that fluorescent lighting, my vanity lights that are hitting me right now, that is UVA rays, which are aging rays. So those are all aging your skin when they hit it. So you're getting that protection. And then when you go outside, the sun rays, those UVB rays. So you get double protection. And then at night is the night cream, which has encapsulated retinol. So retinol is good for like everything. It's like got wrinkles, retinol, acne, retinol, like all the things. And if you really want pure retinol, we do have our clinical solutions line, the Derma Cosmetics, where there is pure retinol. This one's encapsulated, so you can use it every day right when you get it. Pure retinol in our clinical solutions line, that one you wean yourself into it. So I'm going to be using the daytime moisturizer, and they're these cute little jars. And again, it's an airtight seal. So when you push down in the cap, it's probably hard to see. There we go. It's not exposed to air until you physically do that. So I use not even a full pump for my entire face. And again, I think it's because I polka dot it around and then I massage it in. And again, do your neck. All right. And then next, I personally like to use the eye cream from our new Time Wise Miracle line in the morning. I like how light it is. It absorbs super quickly into my skin. At night, I use the Repair eye cream, which has this really glamorous Zamic metal tip. So it's zinc, aluminum, magnesium, and copper. So like you actually like massage in the product and it really helps reduce puffiness, fine lines. It's a little thick for me in the morning. So I like to do this one at night. And in the morning, I personally like the Time Wise Miracle Set eye cream because I just like how thin it is. So you just put a little bit on your ring finger. And then you dab your ring fingers together. I put a little too much on. You want to pat below, and I like to do it on my eyelids all the way up to my eyebrows because that area needs hydration too. And I'm using my ring finger because that's the daintiest finger, so it applies the least amount of pressure because you just want to push in. You're just tapping until that until that eye cream is totally absorbed into your skin. With the Repair one, you just push in. Like you just squeeze a little bit and then you massage until it's absorbed in. So that is my easy peasy skincare routine. However, I'm dropping things. Ooh, okay. Technically, putting on foundation is a part of your skincare routine. So following that, foundation primer has SPF 15. It is very silky and luxurious feeling. So even when I'm not wearing foundation, I will still wear this because I like to protect my pores. So it puts a protective shield over your pores and it's going to help like less like gunk and stuff get in there. So it's actually going to help your skin. And then I like to use the 3D foundation for my foundation. So this light is like really washing me out. I am a beige on 190. You would not know it from the lighting that I have blasting at my face right now. I'm looking like an ivory in this lighting, but I am I am the shade. So if you don't know what shade you are, there is on the marykay.com website, like our shopping websites. What's really nice is Mary Kay made a foundation quiz, and let me tell you, it's pretty accurate. So when I'm changing between seasons, I'll actually retake it myself just to see if it does match me with the shade I know I'm supposed to be. And it does. It's like magic. So I'm going to use our liquid foundation brush, and this is going to give me more of like a medium coverage. And I'm just going to blend using the flat part of the brush all around my face. And you can still use this brush with our CC cream too. So no matter if you're using CC cream, 3D foundation, whether it's matte or luminous, This brush works great for all of those. You can, if you want a lighter coverage foundation, we have a really great beauty blender you can use for that. Or if you want more of a fuller foundation, then you would use this blending brush, which is a brush. The bristles are real dense. So the denser the bristles, the fuller the coverage. So I went for the middle. And what I love about our foundation is you don't feel it on your face. If you're feeling your makeup, ugh, gross. Then you should be using Mary Kay, because that would be gross. All right, next, I will not leave the house without doing my eyebrows. It's a bare minimum that I do. So I'm using our eyebrow eyeliner brush, and I just like to brush out my eyebrows. And the first thing I'm going to do is use the Precision Brow Pencil, and I'm using the shade Brunette. So what I like to do is outline my eyebrows first. And I'm looking at the mirror behind the camera, so sorry if you're like, where is she looking? So I like to outline it first, and then I'll kind of draw in. What's nice is you never have to sharpen this brush, so it kind of like mimics your natural hairs. I overplucked in high school. Who else? Who else was in that era of overplucking? Because that was me. So they do not grow in correctly. So just by using the brow pencil, look at the difference. Like, it even this looks higher. It makes it look like I have more surface area there. Like, just filling your brows will make you look more awake. It'll make you look younger. The other thing I like to do is the brow tint. So you can see just the difference. Eyebrow, no eyebrow, you know. Actually, let me do the other side, then you can see the difference with the brow tint as well. So I like the brow tint additionally, because it kind of fills in the gaps. It keeps my brow hairs down. So if you're somebody with like wirier, really thick eyebrows, it'll help keep them down. And I just like the color that it gives my brows, because it really matches like my hair color. Some people will just use the volumizing tint. I personally like to use both. So I use the tint and the pencil. Okay. So actually, I'm going to open up a new one. Mine was kind of low. The brow tint lasts so long, like forever. Okay. So when you get a new brow tint, there is going to be way too much product on this little wand, way too much. Okay. What you need to do is you need to scrape it like you would a paint brush on a paint can, all the way 360 degrees around. So you're almost scraping what looks like all of it off, but you're not. Okay. Now, next, what you're going to do is you're going to start in the center of your eyebrow, and you want to hold this up and down to the ground. And with such light, feathery strokes, you're just going to lightly go from the center to the end. And then I like to go back to the beginning. And notice I turned my brush when I went back to the beginning, because my brow hairs grow in different directions from the center on versus the front. So I don't want to concentrate all the brow tint, because the most will come off when you first put it on, right? So I want to concentrate most of it towards the back end. I don't want to be heavy on the front middle part. And then bam. So you can see it does fill it in quite nicely, and it gave it like a nice warmer color. So if you're somebody with gray hairs too, snag yourself a brow tint. Now you don't have to dye them. So again, you scrape it all off, because it's going to be way too much. Gently, light feathery strokes. And you're following the direction those hairs are naturally growing. So you don't want to fight the hairs. You want to go with the hairs. And then it just looks so much better, right? So much better. Okay. Let me put those off to this side. Okay. Now I said I'm going to do a really simple eye makeup look. So what I'm going to do next is grab one of my liquid eyeshadows. I'm going to use, do I want to use Light Beam or do I want to use Pink Starlight? I'm going to use Pink Starlight because I'm wearing a pink shirt. So cute little tube. The other tool that I need if I can find it because I'm blind, is a cream color brush. So what I'm going to do is put a bunch of it on my lid with the applicator, take my brush and gently go all over my lid and then work my way up to my eyebrow. So most of the color is concentrated on my eyelid, and then I just have a little bit that goes up to my eyebrow. So on the lid, use your brush. It's a flat brush, so it's gonna put the product where you want it. You have a lot of control with this brush, and just work it up. So easy peasy, lemon squeezy, right? You put that brush off to the side. I'm going to next find my concealer. Where did I put you? I'm blind. I moved all my stuff around because I needed to fit my laptop on my vanity. Okay. Next, under eye corrector concealer. Another one where I really don't want to leave the house without this on because my under eyes need some love. So I'm just going to take the Dove tip and I just put a couple little dots on there. This tube is going to last you so long because you only need such a small amount. Sorry, I'm trying to find. I have a lot of brushes. Wow. You never realize how many brushes you have until you're doing a live. You grab a different cream color brush because I don't want to have pink all around my face. And I'm going to pat and get this in all underneath my eyes. And then here's my trick for cleaning up your eye makeup. You're just going to swipe to the edge of your eyebrow because you don't want to go past that line. And that's going to clean up your eye makeup really easily. So if you get messy, it's all good. Just clean it up with concealer. Or if you don't want to use concealer, you can just use your foundation and do the same thing with your brush. That's going to really clean up your edges so you get a sharper, more put together look. So I kind of like pat and dab it in. So this is only for underneath my eyes. It's a one shade fits all. So it's a peach tone, which is directly opposite the color wheel of that purpley color we get underneath our eyes because we're tired. And we get that dark color because of lack of circulation. So when you see me putting on my eye cream and I was patting it in, I'm creating that circulation. So you really want to use an eye cream morning and night. So even though I use the eye patches, I still use an eye cream morning and night. Otherwise, it would be rough underneath my eyes. Next thing I'm going to do is I like to curl my eyelashes because I have the saddest little nubby lashes on the planet. They're just so short. Genetics. You know, my husband has these glorious long lashes. When you're crimping your eyelashes, you don't want to just crimp, like just pretend this is my eyelash, right? You don't want to just crimp at the bottom. You want to crimp going up so you're really curling it. Otherwise, you're just like, it needs all of it. You need to go all the way up so you really get the fanned out. So every once in a while, Mary Kay comes out with a eyelash curler that's limited edition. So that one is a Mary Kay eyelash curler. We don't have one out right now, which makes me sad. Wish they were regular line. Okay, and I'm going to show you a very fun hack. I love our waterproof mascara, but I also really love the wand of the Panorama mascara. So I cheated a little bit and I put a Panorama mascara wand in my waterproof tube so that I could get everything out, all my waterproof formula, but with my Panorama mascara wand. So that's cheat. They fit into each other perfectly. So that is what I like to do. So with mascara, no matter the brand, you always want to do 3 coats. But of course, we're all using Mary Kay, right? So you'll see I like blink into it, partially because I don't want to stab myself in the eye. Raise your hand if you've ever done that. Stabbing yourself in the eye with a mascara wand is the least fun experience. Second to probably stepping on a Lego.
So I like to blink into my wand. It also helps me just get the product off the wand. So I like to blink into it. My other favorite mascara that I have, which I'll show you guys when I'm done putting this on, is the Lash Intensity Mascara. If you want the biggest, the boldest, the thickest, the longest lashes, then you use the Lash Intensity Mascara. That is going to give you the most glamorous, falsy looking lashes ever. So when I'm going out, when I really want to get dolled up, that is the mascara I will wear. I'm just hanging around the house today, so I'm going to just wear this one. But I have on multiple occasions been asked, like, oh my God, like what falsies, what fake lashes are you wearing? And I'm like, oh, actually, it's Mary Kay Mascara, Lash Intensity. And I've sold a lot of mascara tubes just by wearing that mascara. So, and as I told you, my natural lashes are very stubby. So that mascara does wonders. But again, I always do 3 coats, sometimes more, but always a minimum of 3. I've taken a lot of makeup artist classes, and they will all tell you 3. 3 is the magic number. And you notice I alternate my eyes, and I do that on purpose because you kind of want the mascara to dry a little bit before you put on another coat. Similar to like if you were painting your house, like you're painting the walls, you would want the walls to dry before you put on another layer. So I really like, these are like just kind of flirty, cute lashes. And then I do only 1 coat on the bottom. And if you don't have your mouth open weird, like, are you even doing it right? So you want to do the top and the bottom so your eye looks complete. Otherwise, it can look kind of naked. So next, what I'm going to do is I like to have a very matte look. So I'm going to take a powder brush, and I'm going to take light beige, our silky setting powder. And what I do is I dip my brush in it. I'll have way too much on. So then I tap it in my cap to even it out. And then I just do a nice thin layer all over my face. This is going to give me that really flawless, matte, silky look that I want. If you don't want a pigmented one, our translucent powder is white and goes on clear, and it gives you that really nice, flawless finish as well. I just like to have the tinted one for a little bit more coverage. Really helps with my oil control too throughout the day when I'm getting a little oily. Okay. Next, I'm going to do my cheeks and then my lips, and I'm done. Normally I go a little faster because I'm not talking to myself in my camera when I'm doing my makeup. I just put it on. So normally my routine takes me like half the time this video is taking. Okay. So what I really love about our cheek color brushes is that they are angled. So these shorter bristles, that is going to help me contour. The middle part is where the cheek color goes. The top part is for highlight. So we've got, oh, sorry, I have my background blurred because my room is messy. Okay, maybe I need to unblur it. Well, if I angle it. So I'm going to use, wrong side, Latte for my contour color. Pretty much if you're an ivory to like a middle beige, Latte is going to work really well for you for your contour. If you're a dark beige to bronze, you want to use cocoa. So I put just a little bit of it on there. I'm going to do a fishy face and make a line. Just like that. And what this is going to do is contouring is all about creating shadows. So it's going to make my face look thinner. And I have a lot of baby weight on from the baby. So I need to make my face as thin as possible. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to put a little bit near my hairline and a little bit on my jaw, like the under part of my jaw. So I'm just going to do this side, and then we'll do the other side. I own
every color, cheek color that we have. What I'm going to do today, so my eye looks really subtle, my lip look isn't going to be super bold because I'm going to use a lip gloss. So I'm going to use, no, I'm going to use Desert Rose. This, come on, background, work with me. Haha, okay, back here works. This color right here, I'm going to use that color. So I get a little bit of it on, I'm going to pat down, and then I'm going to blend up. So when I blend up, you see that I smile too going into it because I want to make sure I get the apple of my cheeks. Okay, and then using the top part of my bristles, I'm going to use, so this bottom one is glazed. You can tell it's my favorite. I'm just going to get a little bit of it on the top, and I just sweep. So if you look at my cheeks, I'm more like sucked in on that side. So let me repeat the process. Fishy face to get that line. A little bit in my hairline. And a little bit under here. Trying to trick everyone to thinking I'm thinner than I am. Put a little bit on my brush. Pat down. Blend up. And then top part of my bristles, taking that glazed color, and I just sweep. So then when like if someone's taking a picture of me with that highlight, it really like snatches in your cheeks. And they just look so good. Okay. Lastly, I love our lip glosses. We have like, it's weird because it's still like all that lusciousness you love from a lip gloss, but it's not sticky like a lip gloss you would think is. Like they're not sticky at all, which is like such a weird sensation. So I'm going to use, I forgot this one. Is this happening? No, Pink Fusion, because why not? Love a bright pink. And bam. Oh, lastly, finishing spray. I'm going to do a plus sign and then a time sign. And that is going to lock it in all day. So let me tell you, I've done a ton of weddings, like my own wedding. I loaded up on finishing spray, and your makeup does not move. It holds so well throughout the day that you don't have to worry about it. You can sweat all you want during that wedding, and you're still going to look so good. So take my headband off, and then bam, I'm done. So I'll just recap what I used. So everything starts with skincare. If you're not taking care of your skin, nobody's painting the Mona Lisa on tree bark, okay? You gotta have a good smooth base, or your makeup's never gonna turn out the way you want it. Or you can't just use one serum and then like you're healed. Like it's an addition to your cleansing and your moisturizing. Like every woman should cleanse their face and moisturize minimally, morning and night. Just like you brush your teeth morning and night, you should cleanse and moisturize morning and night. And then bonus is adding in that eye cream, adding in the serums and the boosters to help really make your skin thrive. Okay. So I'm not saying that to be me. I'm just saying that to be like, if you don't take care of it, not going to get the results you want. Okay. So I started in the shower with my repair cleanser and my Skin Sonic brush, because this brush is going to cleanse 80% better than if I was just using my fingers. I like a deep clean. I use my satin lip set because my lips are getting real dry. I use the toner from the Botanical line. I use the Line Reducer Booster from our Clinical Solutions. Then I used, where'd it go? Oh, my lifting serum, again, Repair Line. If daytime, I use my day cream. Nighttime, I would use my night cream. Excuse me. And then where's my eye cream? So nighttime, I like to use the Repair Eye Cream. Some people use it for both. Most people use it for both. I get everything half off because I'm a consultant. So like I use all the things. But I did show you guys the Time Wise Miracle Set Eye Cream. Then I put on my primer and my foundation. I use the Matte Wear 3D one. Then I put on my eyebrows. So I use my eyebrow brush. I use my brow liner. I use my brow tint. I used Pink Starlight liquid eyeshadow with a concealer brush, cream color brush. Then I used my under eye corrector, where'd it go? Concealer with a different cream color brush because I didn't want to like have a pink sparkly under eye. That would have looked silly. I used the waterproof formula mascara, but I cheated and I used the the Panorama mascara. Then I used our cheek color brush to contour, do the cheeks and the highlight. And I used our lip gloss. I never showed you the lash intensity tube. So lastly, I'll just show you the lash intensity tube. You can see these bristles mean business. They have shorter bristles for building volume, longer bristles for building length. So if you want big, bold, no joke lashes, boom, you want that tube. That tube is amazing. And then I finish with my finishing spray. So I hope this was helpful to you. I know I use a lot of skincare products. So if you're someone who's new to skincare, what I recommend is just pick whichever skincare line works best for you. If you don't know, we have the Mary Kay Skin Analyzer app, which it'll scan your face. It's totally free, and it tells you exactly what products work for your skin type. It'll show you every line, how even or uneven your skin tone is. It's a very humbling app, let me tell you. But it's also a really great way to track your skin's progress. So use that. Start with the skincare set, whether it's Miracle, Botanicals, Naturally, Repair, whatever. Start with that. And then as you feel comfortable with that routine, then you can add in some of those boosters and serums. If you try to do it all at once, you could probably handle it, but it might feel overwhelming. So I always recommend start with your skincare set and then build out from there. So I hope this was helpful. Have a great day.